I was in the middle of harvesting some jalapenos and peppers and Fresnos, and I thought maybe I'll take you on a little journey with me and talk about peppers and how they change. Come into my pepper jungle. This here is a Fresno plant. These are hotter than jalapenos and very delicious. You'll see there's green and there's red on this plant. The Fresno peppers are ready when they are red. You can eat the green ones, they just aren't as spicy. Bell peppers actually start green. They're ready to pick when you can squeeze them and they're really firm. But if you don't pick them and you let them go, they will turn red. And that's how you get red peppers. Also, there are such things as male and female peppers. This one being squatter rounder, this is a female pepper. While this, the ones that are longer, more elongated, are the male peppers. They usually only have 3, whereas the females will have 4. Poblanos are a newer pepper for me this year, and they're just like bell peppers in that they grow if you squeeze them. See how that's flexing? That's not ready. But this one is not flexing at all, so that is ready to be picked. This pepper here is a purple super hot. They start out as purple and then they change to a red, and then when they get very light greenish, whitish, those are ready to be picked. There is a really good example. Thai hot peppers are pretty hot. They grow straight up and start as green, and when they're ready, they turn red. Also, look at this one. It's like a fused one. I have a couple other varieties growing. This is a boat jalokia. Probably saying that wrong. This is a new pepper to me. I have a Hungarian hot wax. These look like they're just about ready. I need them to turn a little more yellow. And then I have a Scotch bonnet, but I don't actually have any fruit on that one yet. So I'm waiting for that one. Speaking of peppers changing, here is a nice identity crisis bell pepper. Obviously it's been eaten into, so I'll be getting rid of that one. But here is a fire red pepper. This is another variety I actually got from an arrow garden. This one goes from purple to yellow, kind of, here's a good one, kind of yellow, light yellow. Then it goes to orange, and then red is when it's ready to eat. It's also very colorful and also very spicy. Over here I have a Serrano pepper. These are also pretty spicy. I'm just waiting for them to get a little longer, but mostly these are ready to be picked. Looks kind of like a jalapeno, just smaller and skinnier. And this is an Anaheim chili. I got a lot of issues with scorching, blossom end rot, but these start as green and they will transition to red when they are ready. I have 2 that are almost ready. Jalapenos are one of my favorite peppers, but these also go through color transformation. When you buy them in the store, they'll always be green, your standard green. But if you leave them long enough, they'll start to turn black, almost purple. And then eventually they'll go red. So this isn't a Fresno, this is a jalapeno, and this thing is extremely spicy. Jalapenos are nice and easy to pull off if you just bend them back. Their stems will usually snap. This is one of my favorite things to do in my pepper patch is I get up underneath and look through them. And see how this jalapeno has stretch marks, scarring, whatever you want to call it. That just means it got hot, and that pepper is probably pretty spicy. Digging deep in my patch, I found a red jalapeno. This section right here of my garden is super bell pepper rich. There's a lot, some of them are turning. This plant actually has quite a few red bell peppers. hoping to harvest them this week and make some roasted red peppers. A couple of them are suffering from scorching as well. I think this side gets hit a little harder with some sun. Sorry, I must have zoomed in. Hoping to make some stuffed peppers this week. That one's actually firm. This is what I've harvested so far from my garden after walking through each of the little peppers. I have a couple more to harvest, such as those. They're just a little small for my basket. Fresnos, Serranos, Poblanos, green bell, red bell, jalapenos in all stages. And this is 1 week's worth of harvest from my beautiful pepper jungle. Thank you.